What is going on, everybody? Today we are taking a look at another new knife by Ontario Knife Company. Let's see, there it is right there, Ontario Knife. And it is the Ultrablue Tie 22. Nice little budget knife, a $50 knife. And obviously, as the description says, it is in titanium frame lock. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's got a nice anodization like you would expect from any knife that's anodized. Obviously blue, and got the blues and the purples. And the hardware, of course, is small. Yeah, I really wish a lot of these knife companies would get beyond the really small hardware and have a little bit better, but either way, Ontario Knife Company, as everyone knows, makes the Ontario Rat, which is an extremely popular knife. So this one I really kind of like. I love the idea that it's $50, it's titanium frame lock, and of course it's a Tanto. So there we go. Pretty snappy. A pretty kind of mild Tanto when you really get to it. It's a thin knife, which I'm not always necessarily a fan of, but hey, this channel is not just about me. So if you guys like it, that's great. So all in all, feels really good. Totally secure lockup. That's always good. And let's see here. Trying to see if there's a travel stop. It does look like there is. Yep, there is. Oh, so you got a travel stop, and it does look like you have your nice face placement there. So detent is nice and early. It's right there. So once you get past that, it is on bearings. It doesn't say it. Just probably steel bearings. So either way, AUS 8 steel, which is not terrible for a $50 knife necessarily. So there's their branding on there, Ontario Knife Company. So yeah, not too bad. Pocket clip can go tip up or tip down, obviously, and it's pretty deep carry. I would love to see some recessed screws there instead of the screws popping up, but otherwise the pocket clip does look nice. Got a pretty good edge on it for a inexpensive factory edge, but not too bad at all. You know, it's not super drop shutty, but you can definitely tell it's on bearings. It is smooth. Maybe, yeah, it's a little, you can almost feel a little grittiness to it. So it might need, I can see some oil there, but I mean, maybe it needs to flush a little more oil into it, you know. Let's see what the lot looks pretty well lined up. So overall length of this cute little knife is 7.5 inches with a 3¼ inch blade, and they're claiming a 3¼ inch cutting edge too, but obviously we have a sharpening tool down there, so it's debatable, but either way, we'll get into that when we actually review it. So the lockup is pretty good. Probably about 35-40%, give or take. I'm looking through a camera, so it can be tricky sometimes. But yeah, all in all, the ergos feel really good. You got some nice jimping here. Not super sharp or anything, but it's definitely noticeable. So, you know, when you put your thumb on it, if it's noticeable, you're going to get some traction on it. So, yeah, it feels good. It feels good. It doesn't feel aggressively too sharp or anything, but you definitely can hold on to the knife very nicely, especially for a thin knife. So yeah, overall, feels pretty good for, you know, a titanium frame lock for $50. So we'll get to cleaning it out maybe try to clean it out. It just seems to be a little grittiness. Sometimes when you have that grittiness, sometimes it's just some dirt in there that needs to be cleaned out. Or maybe, you know, sometimes it just needs to be broken into. But yeah, it's nice, got a snappiness to it. Not too bad of a flipper. I mean, it's kind of squarey, but it certainly works nicely. So, okay. So there you guys go. Just a quick look and unboxing of the new Ontario Ultrablue Tie 22. And we'll get to carrying it and get a good idea for how it feels and how it breaks in, and we'll get a full review out there as soon as we can. Have a great day, guys. See you next time.